Amazon Game Studios, who is far and wide known to be an absolute paragon of competence, issued a ban wave in the last couple days that has negatively affected tens of thousands, if not more, innocent players. Some of these players have reached out to me via Twitter. Some of them have reached out to me via Facebook, some via Discord. There have been a number of threads opened on Reddit. There have been threads opened on the official Lost Ark forums. There have even been threads opened up over on the Steam community section for the game, and players are absolutely livid, and that is completely warranted. Before we jump into this video though, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Your support is absolutely incredible, and I cannot thank you all enough for being a part of this journey. Also, if you have a moment, consider following me over on Twitch. I stream gacha games there every weekend. Now, I will preface this that while these were sent to me initially on January 13th, and I was going to cover this January 14th, as of 9 hours ago, so roughly 3 p.m. on January 15th, Amazon did issue a statement on their public forums that goes on to state false bans following January bot ban waves. Greetings, heroes of Arkesia. Following a recent wave of bot bans, we've seen an increase in ban appeals from players who have been incorrectly impacted by these bans. We have determined the error that triggered these false bans and are actively working on reversing them for all affected legitimate players, regardless of whether a support ticket has been filed. In the meantime, you are still welcome to submit a ban appeal ticket to customer support so that the team can more quickly assist with restoring your account and removing all penalties. Thank you for your reports and patience as we work to make this right with affected players. Now, that does seem like your basic legal jargon statement, and you can't really expect more from them than that. But the fact that this happened 2 days ago, and it took them over 48 hours to not only address this publicly, but begin working to remedy it, is pure Amazon quality. I mean, just looking at the reviews on Steam right now, these are very negative, very negative. Admittedly, the vast majority of them are from people who have only played for several hours. There are a few that have been banned after playing for 30 hours, 50 hours. None of them are really active players, I don't think. The Steam community section is lit up with players reporting that they have been banned. Mass report this game. Reason: it is harmful to your Steam account. Now, the reason they're saying that it is harmful to your Steam account is because after you have been banned, this is what you get. You get a public notice stating that you have one game ban on record. This is public. They tarnish your entire Steam profile, your entire account, your entire record, and everyone is capable of seeing it. And this is a mistake on their part, something that you had absolutely no active part in. This has gotten so bad that people went over to the Blue Protocol subreddit and made a thread titled "I feel bad for this game as their publisher is Amazon Game Studios," with the top comment being, "I didn't really care until I saw the erroneous ban wave on Lost Ark today. Imagine getting a game ban on your Steam account because Amazon Game Studios don't know how to issue bans properly." People have repeatedly expressed time and time again that Amazon are absolutely and unequivocally incompetent when it comes to publishing their games and also developing their games. But this right here is further proof. They did not address what it was specifically that triggered this, only that they are aware of the trigger in question and they are working to fix this for affected legitimate players. How many of these legitimate players actually get their accounts back remains to be seen, given the patches that they released for New World, given how they've already handled the issues that they have come across in Lost Ark thus far. I'm honestly not too optimistic that this is going to go over well, but it is interesting and actually kind of amusing that their mass purge of bots also triggered an exodus of players from the game, with their purge only having a positive impact for a mere few hours, as bots are once again back in the game, back to plaguing it. Granted, not to the extent that they were last week, but they will be back up there soon. Should Amazon be receiving all the hate that they are? Sure. Yeah, you have to hold companies like this accountable regardless. Have they handled it well? Admittedly, I would say that they did. I know that might be a contentious opinion, sure, but they did go on to address this. They did take a while to, it did take them over 48 hours to admit that this was in fact an issue, and that left 2 whole days of people unaware of what was actually going on. So the rate with which they did address this, unacceptable, but they did address it, and they are working to restore and reverse the bans that they did in fact issue. And realistically, that is all we can ask for. I don't know, maybe they might want to also hit those players up with a little bit of compensation. Maybe that's just me. Either way, what do you guys think? Do you guys think they handled this correctly? Do you guys think that the hatred, the anger was warranted? Let me know. Now, if Lost Ark isn't your thing, no problem. I got 2 different videos on screen right now that are totally going to be of interest to you. One featuring a brand new MMO that you have to check out. The other featuring a list of MMOs that are releasing this month in the month of January 2023. Go check them both out.